All right, this one might be my favorite one, except for maybe requiring properties to move deals into new stages. When we think about the sales process, it's usually very linear, even though in reality it's like all, up, down, left, right, all these variables. But regardless, when we think about the sales process in a linear way, we usually think about when deals are created and when deals close. And we usually think about that in the terms of closed won, except for the fact that most deals are closed lost. The vast majority of companies, right, more than 50% of deals that are created are not converted to accounts. So we should be really mindful of that. So here's some advice for how to configure your closed lost stage. First of all, capture a closed lost reason. Ideally, you could have a drop-down select or a multiple select where people can select one or a handful of different reasons why it was lost. We try and suggest do just make them select only one reason if that works for you. The reason why you can do this is so valuable for reporting. It's really important, just as it is to understand where deals are coming from, source of business, right? And how to cross-reference that against other variables like industry or size or what products they're interested in. But especially when they lose, we want to know why. A good leadership team should be able to analyze that and look for commonalities between closed loss reasons and other things. Again, like industry, like size. What products are we really successful at selling versus the ones we struggle with? Oh, you know what? When a company is in this industry or this size and looking for this, this is going to be really important. Otherwise, they're going to not, right? Capture that closed loss reason, analyze it, make better decisions that could lead to improvements in your product, could lead into improvements of your sales process. Then, very simple, win back possibility, yes or no? Is this worth another attempt sometime in the future? And if so, pick the date. And then your CRM will automatically send you a task whenever that date arrives. Maybe it's 6 months from now, a year, 2 years from now, whatever it is. But if there is a win-back possibility, choose a follow-up date, then get that task that says, hey, CJ, remember ABC Demo Company? Well, you said you wanted to follow up with them on this date. Here's a little information to jog your memory, right? Now you're systematizing those win-back attempts and you're making sure that they don't fall through the cracks. And of course, while this person is in this category, this segment, the marketing team can make sure that they're at least getting like the monthly newsletter or invitations to webinars where it's like, hey, look, we get it. We need to respect your decision. We're not going to jump down your throat, but we will remind you that we exist and drip little bits of value to you throughout the process so that when that follow-up date arrives months or years later, it will be significantly more well-received. Amazing opportunity with Close Lost.
One of the things CJ didn't mention, my primary responsibility for the GIS is account manager and helping the clients that we bring in kind of get their system set up and in place. And it's amazing to me every time that we go through this process with a new client that maybe already is using, in our case, HubSpot. They have a closed lost deal stage, but that's it. They're not using it in any other way other than that, and that just always blows my mind. But